Queensland Roan travelled after Gracie Bishop blocked a clearance into the goal in the 6th minute. Booth had 2 goals in 4 minutes to get Queensland on top. And an open player is Ryan, and she can only shoot it straight at the goalkeeper. There's a save now. And the follow-up is Yared. No trouble there for Thrussell. Shots are coming, but too much pressure on there. And after Ryan says her hair was getting pulled by Yared. Puts the pressure on that time, and Yared is round to the keeper Booth for the hat-trick, saved on the line by Ryan, and desperate defending from New South Wales got them out of trouble there. Wrong ball foul is called, I believe. It will count on the tally. 1:02 remaining in the first half. For Booth, who had a phenomenal chance just before to make it 3-1. Ryan was well placed. .9 on the clock now as we in the stop clock portion of the first half. Ticks down as South Wales trying to play their way out as the pass from Bishop is up the line. In the Queensland bench as well, JJ McLean, the highly experienced and decorated futsal player, but will go out for a chance for New South Wales with 32.3 to go. McLean assisting this Queensland team. And the shot almost manages to beat Rhodes, and it's not dealt with. And Queensland surviving the opportunity, and now Ryan is going to get a talking to. And it was pretty clear what was on the referee's lips there. I've spoken to you twice now. It might be a final warning. Further sanctions for dissent. Controlled by Yared. That was well won by Bishop. Teeing up Ryan on the back end and cannot direct the shot on target. And the arm was up hoping for a corner, but not given as Bill Rhodes. Defaulter after that concession as clock ticks down. 6.2 seconds to go. Queensland kick in, and the nominal home side will be more than happy to see out the final few seconds of the first half, or will they look long and find Sandhu, and she's unable to beat her marker. Can they fashion a shot in 0.8 seconds? Well, they'll try, and the shot is unable to be taken as the clock will run out. And that is the end of a very entertaining first half, with Gracie Bishop giving New South Wales the lead in the 6th minute before Akira Booth scored in the 8th and 12th. We're going to step away for a few minutes during the halftime break and be back with the second half.
I'm an orangutan with technology, so I'm... yeah, the internet comment sections are always, you know, for like back commentating, I'm making sure the goals are like, yeah. Yeah, good fun, I like it. Yeah. Plus, it hits it on. Honey. Let's go with the Bluetooth headset. We had FPGA 5 days. So I was doing Greece for the next morning. I have to have dinner before the last game kicked off. Yeah. Well, there was a long break between games. Well, there was a quick turnaround between games. So I have to prepare on behalf of my name. Do the intro for me. And it's very final. And then for the first like 5 minutes, I was silent. It was good fun. Yeah, but I slept really well. Yeah, it's spoon time off. And I haven't really taken that. I know. I did the.
All right, it is time for the second half in this under-15 girls grand final between Queensland and New South Wales. The National Futsal Championships on the Gold Coast, wrapping up with this Super Saturday of action. James Colgan bringing all the action as Queensland lead New South Wales 2-1. Gracie Bishop with the goal for New South Wales, for Akira Booth for Queensland with the brace that has also put her in position to win the Golden Boot. And it's clear of the chasing pack, who pretty much are all involved in this match, so anything could happen. Which team will win the grand final? Which player will win the Golden Boot? About 19 and a half minutes to see how that unfolds. Here go Queensland for the insurance. As Jared leaves it for Booth as the battle for possession continues. As that was Grace McCreary battling for the ball. Selena Mifsud, who is one of those players who came into this game joint leader in the Golden Boot with 11. And that goal to bring it back under control would be doubly important for her and New South Wales compatriots. Booth for the header and go behind. And confirm both keepers have been changed at half-time, so it is Annika Williams in for Isabel Rhodes for Queensland and Taylor Wilmot taking the place of April Thrussell for New South Wales. And Booth thought about the target for that one, but instead left it for teammate, which was Pennells. Corner for Queensland. Pennells to take it short for Booth. And that was read well by Mifsud. Kira Booth will play it behind for the goal kick. No, I beg your pardon, the corner. We'll go all the way back to Booth on the halfway line as New South Wales come out to try and win the ball back, and the challenge by McCreary was should have been a foul. And from the centre circle, the up and under comes in and it finds Jones on the turn, and save made by Wilmot. A couple of deflections. Ball goes out for the kick in, which will be taken by Savannah Yared. Looking forward for Jones and headed behind Queensland corner, as that was Benito with the defensive duty. Way through, says Demito at the concession of the kick in. Shot blocked away by McCreary. One by Misford. She's got two defenders to get by Misford. No way through for Pennells as she wins the ball back for Queensland. And in the centre circle, it's out-muscled by McCreary. For New South Wales. Rick is the point for this attack and almost able to free up Demito, but the touch would not stay in as it's over the sideline. Operating as the target, looking to tee up Booth. Yared trying to fashion the angle. No way through Demito. New South Wales working their way around Queensland, but the attack will fizzle out. Jones back on the ball. It's counted the number of times I've been able to say that this afternoon. Misford putting the pressure on. Right in front of the Queensland bench. Booth gets the ball back, and now on the turn was Craven, but the pass unable to find her captain, Jones. turnover, teeing up Craven, and coming across well in cover was Misford. Craven plays it back, and well, that shot was always rising from Pennells. Now a line change for New South Wales. Their goal scorer, Bishop, back on the court. Liza Ryan, she was busy in the closing stages of the first half, very heavily involved. Can she have a similar impact here as she'll look forward for Crow? Gets the ball back, Ryan in the corner, tries to keep it in, and she does just that. And some positive signs for New South Wales going forward. And Jones was hoping the blue sideline would be on, but not on that occasion, or at any other point in this match. Another New South Wales player just asked to calm down. Bishop on that occasion. I don't know about the tenacious pressing of Bishop. You can see as far as the goal that she'll be credited with to open the scoring in this match. There she is on the ball, Bishop, with the shot from range and stings the palms of Williams. Behind it goes New South Wales corner. By Craven, another opportunity, this time from a different angle for New South Wales. So players will get in position. Shot taken on directly from Ryan, and never quite had the bend on it to really trouble the Queensland shot stopper Williams. Sandu holding play up, but just behind Booth. 10.5 minutes to go. Still unchanged from the halftime scoreline. Queensland 2, New South Wales 1. This is the Under-15 Girls Grand Final at the National Futsal Championships here on the Gold Coast. James Coughlin bringing you all the action for this and the upcoming Under-17 Girls Grand Final. And Sandu just trying to shepherd that one behind, and so at the cost of a corner, but break for Queensland were it not for the cover of Bishop. It's her and Crow looking to link up, but it is Queensland's ball. Now Booth, and that one clipped the crossbar on the way over. Did it also hand of Wilmot? No, it is a goal kick, which is thrown along towards Crow, but comes off the New South Wales Thunder captain. Two sides that were scoring freely in the early stage of the tournament. This match is a proper arm wrestle, chances few and far between. Awkward bounce, but by Williams. And take two, we'll do that one again. Now a Chance for the New South Wales goalkeeper to launch it long if she so desires. And after a bit of deliberation, we'll go short for Bishop. He'll make the run through the centre of the court. Turnover again, won by Booth. She'll go down the sideline, but is only able to watch the ball shepherded over the sideline by Manns. And this place pass from Ryan will go over the sideline. Let that one roll wide is Wilmot. Fletcher makes a few changes on the New South Wales bench. Coming for Queensland as well as Jones is back on the court and on the ball. Long throw looking for Misford, but no luck bringing that one under control. 7 minutes remaining. Will we have a change to the halftime scoreline? Beautiful pass from Misford, finding a teammate and just putting that one wide was McCreary. And McCreary's adamant that it should be a corner, but it is going to be Queensland ball with 6.5 to go. Hard-fought clash is a few more twists and turns to come. Hold up on halfway. McCreary trying to get it back to Misford. It is Queensland free kick, won by Vigand, which was taken a little bit too quickly for the referee's liking. It's now left for panels, and in this range, does she fancy a shot? New South Wales wall stepping forward, inching forward. Panels can't beat the walls, deflected off the ankles of Bishop. And Mitre trying to launch the counter-attack and unable to thread that pass through. Behind it goes, corner, New South Wales, well defended by Pennells. So JJ McLean is up on the Queensland bench. Exactly who she was remonstrating with there. Any number of parties as that shot going up, up and away. 5 minutes to go. Long throw forward looking for Jones, who will head it across, targeting Booth. And there goes New South Wales, starting to show a little bit more urgency now as they know time is running out for them to find an equaliser and possibly a go-ahead goal, but first they have to worry about that equaliser. Clip shot is comes for Wilmot just with the height, but she was able to grasp that cleanly. Queensland just clearing it down to the other end of the court. 4:30 to play. Optimistic pass from Curry, hoping that Bishop would be able to put on the afterburners and get that one. It's Jones looking for the tee up for Yared. Down well for the save is Wilmot, keeping New South Wales in this game. They could have a chance on the counter-attack. It's Bishop trying to get back on her right foot. Well saved by Williams. Both keepers coming up big in the last 60 seconds. And the calls will just be checked. And slightly readjusted. 3 minutes 30 to go. Queensland still holding on. That 2-1 lead that they've had since the 12th minute. Can they see this one out? New South Wales pushing forward. Desperation is rising. Clock ticking down. And Queensland winning it back. Yarrad trying to pick out Booth. Back it goes. Going around her. Wilmot. No pressure to release that one. Return is picked up by Crow. It turned over just as quickly. Booth, her goals are the difference in this game as McCreary is too rough in the tackle according to the referee. A foul given against New South Wales. That's 3 on the counter on the far side. 2:24 to go. That clock ticking down and about to enter the stop clock phase of the game. But not just yet as that one goes over the sideline. New South Wales ball, 2 minutes 13 to go. 15 girls grand final like about every game we've seen on this court today, going right down to the wire. Played behind off Booth, 2:02, 2:01, 2 minutes. Clock has stopped until it's back into play. Here is the captain, Crow, the co-captain, I beg your pardon. Out just on Queensland's side of halfway. Panels to take. Jones in the centre circle. Moves up possession as Misford goes down the sideline and a sliding challenge by Booth. 1:48 to go. Taken straight on and down well for the save again is Williams. That was headed for the bottom corner. Smart work by Crow. Misford closed down, working the angles and almost sneaking in at the near post. Chance for late drama here. Booth has stolen a step, trying to head it goalwards off the outside of the post and behind. Last touch is off Akira Booth. 1:34 to go. New South Wales ball. One amounts to nothing. Trying to pick out McCreary. And the return effort amounts to about the same as goes behind. Unable to pick out Jones. And trying to play it centrally, but can only find the feet of Booth. Will turn up the sideline and McCreary with the tackle. Queensland ball, 1:13 to go. And up the sideline. Did that take a touch off anyone in blue? It is judged to be New South Wales ball. Misford with the pass, trying to pick out teammate unsuccessfully. Ball goes out, 66 seconds to go. Queensland, well, they're playing it long, just happy to get the ball down that end of the court. Much harder, not impossible mind you, but much harder to score from the New South Wales half. If you're chasing an equaliser, now it's Yarrad. And to work on Ryan, trying to keep possession as it's play back for Panels with a shot from range, blocked away by Misford, and now New South Wales going on the counter through Ryan. Can they find the equaliser? On the cutback, it's Bishop. Inside for Crow. Misford thought about the shot from range, trying to escape the attention of Panels. Over in the corner now, the back heel is just too far ahead of Misford. That was their best chance. 25 seconds to go. The clock continues to tick down. And Wilmot will take that, roll it out quickly to Crow. And that shot, or pass from range, will go into the arms of Williams. And now a chance for Jones on the break. Will she take the shot? We'll try to pick out Yared. Yared holding on to the ball. Time is in favour of Queensland, and with 1.9 seconds to go, it is Queensland ball is played short, and the clock is not rolling, but it is now, and that will do it. Queensland hold on, 2 goals to 1. Akira Booth's brace is enough for Queensland to win an enthralling end-to-end grand final. Gracie Bishop opened the scoring 6 minutes in. Akira Booth in the 8th, in the 12th minutes. And that is all that separated these two sides for the subsequent half an hour or so of action. We've got one more game coming up here on this court. It is the Under-17 Girls Grand Final. Queensland and New South Wales again will be back with that one. Final score in the Under-15s for the final time, though. Queensland 2, New South Wales 1. We'll be back soon for the Under-17. See you then. Oh, man. One more.
That's why I keep doing the, like on the stream saying what's on there, because, yeah. I love technology, but that's all, that's why, like, F-League Grand Final, we just let it run. Yeah, so I was like, alright, I'm just going to let it, like, I'll take over for people listening. So if that's easier, I'm happy to keep doing that. Oh, Christ, 3 minutes. Catherine! The only game we've had that wasn't decided by a goal was a late this weekend. This was supposed to be my last weekend at home, and I got a message earlier. Like, hey, who's free? Pretty much, yeah. Right.
Turn stuff up. I already did last game. It was bad. Have fun. Have fun.
A busy day of grand final action and a busy week of the Futsal National Championships wraps up with the Under-17 girls final here at the Gold Coast Sports and Leisure Centre in Carrara. Good afternoon, everyone. For the fourth time today, James Coughlin bringing you all the action, as this time it is Queensland and New South Wales set to do battle. We've got all of your action coming up momentarily. Unsurprisingly, New South Wales in blue, Queensland in maroon. We've got 40 minutes of action coming your way this afternoon. Queensland won bragging rights in the 15s. Will it be more of the same in the under-17s? Well, we'll just have to wait and see. Let's check out the team lineups for this afternoon. Starting with New South Wales Thunder. Number 1, Georgiana Brown. Number 2, Charlotte Church. 4, Grace Cho Treganza. 5, Marley Dean. 6, Eve Goldsworthy. 7, Tatiana Garifalakis. 8, Althea Levy. 9, Sophia Paz. 10, Asha Sutton. And 15, Charlotte Bradshaw. Meanwhile, for Queensland, 25, Maya Ward. 26, Rosa Marr. 30, Georgie Zerps. 42, Alexandra Schlotterback. 43, Jessica Taylor. 44, Kaya Cox. 45, Nicole Brunton. 47, Gracie Werner. 48, Lexi Cooper. And 51, Ruby Brayley. The teams are just going through their final preparations. We'll be ready to go momentarily. Queensland will turn to Gracie Werner in goals first. New South Wales going with number 2, Charlotte Church. And a busy day of action will wrap up with what promises to be another tense and tight affair between these two sides that only booked their place in the grand final at the last minute after a competitive pool play. First and second on the ladder. No semi-finals. It is underway now. 40 minutes to decide the winner, and out it goes over the sideline as Bradshaw, the early touch. Queensland going from right to left on your screen. New South Wales left to right. The pace of play will be very interesting after a busy week. These sides are involved in the late match, in the late matches last night until after 7 p.m. So their paths to the final. New South Wales, well, they beat Queensland in the head-to-head meeting 3-0 on Tuesday before backing it up with a win against Football West. Wednesday 2-1 over New South Wales. 6-1 over Tasmania on Thursday. And then 3-0 last night against South Australia. Meanwhile, for Queensland, they recovered well after their first up defeat to 5-3 against Tasmania, 2-0 against Football West on Wednesday, 3-1 against South Australia Thursday, and that 1-1 draw against New South Wales Lightning last night was enough for them to secure second spot on the ladder and book their place in this decisive fixture. Shoulder to shoulder between Levy and Cooper. And both coaches up on the benches early. Hugh Brown for New South Wales and Elliot Brown for Queensland. It was won back well by Dean. Looking to launch the counter-attack targeting Levy, but that pass was cut out in the centre of the pitch by Zerbs. A highly experienced player, even at her young age, with time in the NPL with Gold Coast United and Gold Coast Knights. Also part of the all-conquering local Crusaders futsal team. Bradshaw taken. The quick flick on is there and well saved by Werner, getting down low to deny Bradshaw with the strike. Quite a bit of play by New South Wales to start up. 2.5 minutes into the match. Forced the save out of the Queensland shot stopper. Curling effort, palmed away by Werner, and New South Wales with a couple of chances early on. Now Queensland going end to end, and it's the opening goal from one end of the court to the other. Lexi Cooper inside 3 minutes. Queensland strike first in the decider. And just when you thought Queensland were under pressure, they go coast to coast, and Cooper with a cool and composed finish through the legs of Church. It has to be said, scoring first has not been advantageous in the games we've seen so far today. First game, New South Wales Lightning up 2-0 until the 30th minute. Conceded 3 late in the game that just finished, the under-15s girls grand final. New South Wales went up inside 6 minutes and were trailing 6 minutes later. Will that trend hold out, or will Queensland bring the way through? Pass is intercepted by the captain, Ma, and she tries to dribble through New South Wales unsuccessfully, and too much on that throw-in trying to pick out Levy. Throw picking out Zerbs, but well read by Bradshaw to intercept that. No. For the ball, Bradshaw wins that one back. And Cox looking up the sideline, getting it to Cooper, who will give away the foul in a eagerness to recover the loose ball. Heavy landing on the halfway line. And a stoppage now for treatment for the injured player. That is Harley Dean down on the court, but see, back up on her feet and able to walk off. Sutton, let's see, run looking for the return ball, gets it. And from the sideline will thump it off the outstretched foot of Cooper. Now attacking set piece opportunity for New South Wales. Taken almost straight away by Paz off the kick in, but easily claimed by Queensland. Now Zerbst facing 2 blue shirts, goes back to halfway. Cooper forward looking for a captain, Ma, but cannot pick her out with that pass. And beautiful ball one-on-one with the keeper, sliding out for the challenge. It's successful tackle by Werner to take it away from the on-rushing Arifalakis. From tight angle and cleared off the line. Was that Ma with the block? Keeper looked like she was beaten, and it is the Queensland captain sticking a foot out, perhaps fortuitously. As that shot was goal-bound. Now on the follow-up, deflected behind off the head of Zerbst. New South Wales attacking raid continues, this time with a corner. Passes back, looking for Joe Treganza. Out-muscled by Zerbst. Joe Treganza, though, keeping the pressure up, trying to dispossess Brayley. And Queensland ball after it goes behind. Trying to thread the needle. Looking for again, but well defended. Tracking back by Paz. Queensland just keeping the subs rolling. The shot is taken by Brayley, and now New South Wales looking to hit on the break. It's Paz with two maroon shirts in front of her, and pressure pays off for Queensland as it rolls behind. And Miles says, let's just get it down to the other end of the court, give us a chance to reset. And Church will resume play with the roll out to a teammate. Over it goes for Garifalakis. So close for Sutton as that ball spins out of play. For the ball there and Schlotterbeck. Queensland ball right in front of the Queensland bench. Oh, heavy coming together has left Brayley on the ground. Back up now as Cho Treganza tries to get by her marker, which is Brunton. Treganza, pass forward, finds Paz. She escapes her marker, and that one is tipped wide off the fingertips of Werner, and that one was travelling off the foot of Sophia Paz. Just the one goal in pool play. We're in a perfect time for a second. Is looking lively in this first half, and the most powerful of strikes, but did enough to just a few nervous looks. And I'm not entirely sure that Brunton and Werner were on the same page for that one. Midway through the first half, this is the Under-17 girls final of the National Futsal Championships. Queensland taking on New South Wales Thunder, and Lexi Cooper's third-minute goal is what separates these two sides thus far. My Werner, and her radar is not quite tuned up just yet. So she's just checking those gloves she's got on at the moment. You see Werner. Say in her and just about everyone's defence today. It is unbelievably muggy here on the Gold Coast. Keeping an eye on those afternoon storms we're expecting as well. Good thing we're indoors. Short finds Dean, who can see her back up after that early knock. What sort of impact can she have here as he trying to try for a pass down that far sideline? No luck picking out Goldsworthy. Trying to steal a few extra metres on that kick in, but unsuccessfully so. Was that one kept in by Cox? It was not. New South Wales ball. And the air swing on the From Levy. See that attack come to nothing. 7 minutes 20 to play in the first half here at the under-17 girls grand final of the National Futsal Championships, Mitre National Futsal Championships. And that whistle you heard is for the court down to our right. Play continues here. This is straight to the welcoming hands of Church. And turnover now for Queensland. Cooper looking for the second, but the pass just too far in front of her. It's well taken by Church. And Cooper tracking back to win possession back for her side. And coming over to restart play will be Levy after getting the ball. Run is almost successful, if not for an excellent tackle from Cox. Makes it over, finds Levy. And curling shot, and doing the splits was Werner. Don't see many goalkeepers able to do the splits like that, at least not voluntarily. Corner now for New South Wales. And a shot from close range is just pushed wide by Goldsworthy. Another chance for New South Wales for this corner. Now the long range strike, and the spin has caught the keeper out. Werner could not get down to it. And the goal is scored by number 15, Charlotte Bradshaw. New South Wales back on level terms. Well, they had been starting to ramp up the pressure, and the goal had to come after that. And now can they find a second before half-time? Joe Treganza causing some havoc. And momentum now squarely with New South Wales, and the shot from the angle, Bulgesy netting between the two courts, not of the goal, and that have been on target. Have been covered by Werner. Treganza driving forward, support out to her left, shot on, and another save by Werner. Looking to launch the quick counter, but the numbers are firmly in favour of New South Wales, and Zerbst is dispossessed. Battle for possession now continues. Paz getting it back, and the whistle has gone. Free kick for New South Wales. And the work of Sophia Paz is rewarded with the free kick. Sutton is directed to move it back a couple of metres. Does she fancy the strike? Werner keeping an eye on things. Instead, it's going to be the set-piece move. Chances on here now, and just sent wide. Garifalakis from point-blank range should have put that one on target. A long throw-in is to find Zerbst up the top of the Queensland attack, but her pass floater back was off target. 2:45 to go in the first half. Schlotterbeck looking to link up with Zervs. The pass is there. Queensland looking to create the numbers over on that far side. Deflected shot. Well saved by Church. That one is allowed to roll behind as Brayley was the closest Queensland player. Paz steps on the ball and will cut out what was otherwise a promising move. Zerps with the back heel, asking a bit too much of Schlotterbeck. Hard-fought group will, unsurprisingly, be decided by a tight and tense grand final, and that has been the case so far. Paz trying to work her way through the Queensland defence. Paz from the angle. Does she fancy the shot on her left foot? No angle there. Brayley wins it back for Queensland, and Zerbs was caught on her heels, but the pressure will at least give Queensland the territorial advantage with 95 seconds to go in the first half. Score still locked, 1 apiece between Queensland and New South Wales. And a loose touch there could lead to an opportunity, but fantastic closing down by Church. Put the pressure on Brunton, who otherwise would have had the goal at her mercy. .84 seconds to go in the first half. Brayley with the shot from range, and Church saw it all the way. And Brayley and Paz will collide. No contact on the ball, which is going to allow it to roll back into Werner. Under a minute to go in the first half now. Stop clock portion. A rush pass to give New South Wales the ball back. 50.3 on the clock. And some late changes now for New South Wales to see out the first half. Switching for Levy with that pass, but Queensland back in numbers. With Brunton, and the pass just a little bit too hot for Schlotterbeck to handle. And New South Wales find a way through. We're just ticking to 30 seconds to go. Now a chance for Bradshaw. Can she find a second? Looking for the return pass, and it was just behind her from Levy. And New South Wales threatening once again. And no way through on that occasion, and Werner, long way out to get there ahead of Levy. She could still be caught out, and the split save again as Werner gets down and back up very quickly to make that save. Now, cheap turnover for Bradshaw and saved again by Werner. And New South Wales knocking on the door in the closing seconds of the first half, but no way through. The score remains 1 goal apiece between Queensland and New South Wales. We're going to step away for the halftime break and be back in just under 5 minutes. All right, back to it.
I'll turn yours back on.
20 minutes to go in the Under-17 Girls Grand Final. And the scores are locked at 1 apiece between Queensland and New South Wales. An end-to-end first half could not separate these two teams. What will the second half have in store? Well, we'll find out. Will we get a winner inside normal time, or do you have to tune in for some bonus action? It's been a long week, long day, successful week for many teams here as Grand Final day, Super Saturday, rolls on at the Gold Coast Sports and Leisure Centre at Carrara for the Mitre National Futsal Championships. James Coughlin bringing all the action here as we are now just waiting for second half kickoff. And Jessica Taylor in goal for Queensland and Georgiana Brown for New South Wales. And after a brief delay, we are ready to go. Queensland going from left to right on your screen. New South Wales right to left. And unsurprisingly, Queensland in their maroon kit, New South Wales in blue. I'm sure it really would have been any other way, but just to clarify, in case you were confused at home. And there's New South Wales in possession now. So both teams changing keepers at half-time. The captain Sutton plays it forward for Paz, but no way through the goal scorer for Queensland, Lexi Cooper. She needed less than 3 minutes to break the deadlock. For Charlotte Bradshaw restored parity in the closing minutes of the first half. That was kept in just by Falakis. Queensland captain Ma will play it out off a New South Wales player, so the nominal home side, or at least the side playing in their home state, will maintain possession now. Sliding challenge comes in from Sutton to deny the chance for Brunton. And after a heavy collision, all ends in relatively civil proceedings between the two, at least by comparison with some of the other challenges we've seen today. Shot comes in from Cooper to no avail. Now looking for the 1-2 and unable to bring that one under control. Now Paz, can she capitalise straight through the centre of the court? And with the strike from the angle. For Treganza. And the ball was moving as it was struck. Queensland ball on the far side. Brunton restarts play. Back it goes for Taylor. No way through. Long ball from Taylor, no way through for Cho Treganza. And that one across the sideline, so New South Wales will see off that attack. Sutton over for Garofalakis, watched closely by Cooper. Now Paz from the angle and tries to feather it into the bottom corner and just off the post, and behind it goes. Last touch off Queensland. New South Wales wasting no time as they break this deadlock in the early stages of the first half. Determined work by the New South Wales captain, Asher Sutton. One goal away from a share in the golden boot, Asher Sutton. One behind Macy Page from South Australia, who has 6 to her name. Sutton looking for her 6th. It's a bit more evenly spread out across the Queensland team. The leading goal scorer with 3 this week, credited to her name. Well, Cooper will also be level on 3 now after her early strike. Changes for New South Wales, and not sure what Bradshaw was looking at with that pass. Plays it behind Paz. Taylor clips it goalwards and it'll bounce wide of Brown's goal. 5 minutes gone in the second half. These sides still deadlocked at 1 apiece. And Bradshaw, a rush of blood perhaps. Would have been 2 touches for New South Wales, which is why Brown had to leave it for a teammate. And Bradshaw was trying to save the corner. Corner for Queensland. Low along the back line, and it goes off Goldsworthy for the corner. And Paz frustrated. The ability to bring that one under control. Kyle Cox resumes play back to Taylor, and touch off New South Wales. Queensland corner, which will rush over to take. The wall of blue in front of her. Off the head of Bradshaw. Queensland, can they fashion a chance here going through New South Wales? Organised at the moment, and Cooper from range will have to take the corner as that was deflected behind. There it goes. Cooper again from range will fizz that one low and wide. Now New South Wales looking to break. Touch off Goldsworthy, looking to play it inside for Levy. New South Wales as Bradshaw looks like she might have been unable to maintain her footing on the court. I did not see any contact there from Queensland player that was marking her, which I believe was Brunton. And we'll have another attempt there as Bradshaw just explaining to a coach what happened earlier. A chance now for New South Wales to reset. Queensland starting to enjoy a dominant spell as we approach the midway of the second half. Zerbst will overhit that one. It's been a bit too much of Cox to bring that under control. The battle for possession is won by Goldsworthy, but on the second attempt, Brunton gets it back for Queensland. Zerbst makes the run. And the long shot will go high and wide from Brayley. New South Wales wasting no time going route one. Working along the byline, the cutback from Dean. Couldn't find a teammate. As it was Goldsworthy who was the nearest target, but she'd overrun that. Zerbst controlling it in the centre circle. Looking for support, finds it. Now looking for the return pass. No way through the figure of Levy. And Queensland starting to show a little bit more life in attack now. Can they be the ones to break the deadlock and get some scoreboard jeopardy for New South Wales? Well, plenty of instruction coming from the New South Wales bench. Brayley, well-timed interception, but couldn't maintain possession for Queensland. There goes Levy. Turnover, and Queensland give it back just as quickly with Schlotterbeck. The misplaced pass, Goldsworthy with the strike. And it is just over the goal of Queensland as Taylor watches that one sail over and then restarts play. Brayley, no way through. I said it for just about every game, but how much energy is left in the tank for either of these sides? We've had 5 games since Tuesday. Queensland summer weather. I'll take it out of anyone. Nicole Brunton to take it. Shaped for a left-footed strike, and screen is in place on the keeper, and the ball was in the spot for too long. Time violation, and changes en masse for New South Wales. Different sub-strategies for the side for New South Wales. Rolling different groups through. Queensland just chopping and changing as needed. And Paz on the turn, able to see off Brayley. Paz through as Brayley came back and covered well in defence, but Paz so dogged, so determined, takes a shot on towards the near post, and it's deflected behind by Taylor. There's going to be a rolling ball foul on Queensland. Advantage played in that instance, but it will still count on the scoreboard tally. Well, just under 8 minutes to go. See if that will actually accumulate. Now on the crossfield ball is Chotraganza trying to find a way around the keeper, but desperation dive from Taylor keeps her at bay. On at the back is Jessica Taylor. Oh, loose touch. Now could open up chance for Chotraganza. Phenomenal tackle by Brunton. Zerbst trying to find a way around Paz, and New South Wales will cut out that attack. Towards the final 7 minutes of play. Valakis goes close as New South Wales will have their search for the breakthrough. It has been an end-to-end match. Second half just going for a breakthrough, but the keepers have been up to it so far, and Zerbst winning the ball back for Queensland in a fortuitous position. Ma plays it through for Zerbst from the angle, and well saved by Brown to deny Queensland, and now she's going on the run. Will she get the shot away? Brown Oh, instead, she'll just launch it over the byline to allow herself the time to get back in position. Under 6.5 minutes to go on the clock. Oh, family watching on the live stream as well as that one almost was a clever leave. Back it goes for Sutton. Well, Paz, she looks like the most likely of the New South Wales player to find that breakthrough. It will be found by that pass, though. There'll be an opportunity with Sutton trying to work her way through, but again, a strong tackle by Brunton. She has been a rock at the back when she's been on court, Brunton. And one of the big reasons why this game is still 1 goal apiece. All long chested down by Garifalakis. The shot from range. Did that take a touch off Queensland? There's a corner for New South Wales. Closing in. 5 minutes to go. And now coming back in defence to cut out that pass from Garifalakis. Thunder, and they find that breakthrough. And Taylor opts for safety. Just thump it away, give Queensland a chance to reset. Brunton getting a breather, possibly before a final foray in normal time. And 45 has been busy for Queensland. Coming on in her place. Kaya Cox. Paz trying to find a way through. Lexi Cooper. It was like an age ago that she scored that goal to open the scoring. And she find another one. Well defended by Sutton, and now she can turn defence into attack, but Queensland back en masse. All 4 outfield players to get in the way. Fatigue is evident on the faces of every player. It's been a tense match thus far. It will only rise as this game continues. Cooper wants to try and play it down in the New South Wales end of the court. Pass trying to thread the needle through to Paz, is cut out by Ma. Bradshaw clips it forward and able to get the adequate angle on that pass. Out it goes. Queensland ball, 3 minutes to go. No change to the halftime scoreline. Bradshaw no way through. 3 minutes, 2 minutes 40 now for either team to find a breakthrough, or will be going to extra time. Switch out to the far side. Queensland trying to work their way through as Bradshaw blocks that one. And Paz will come off with just over 2 minutes to go. Zertz holding the ball up under the watchful eye of Levy. Back for the captain, Ma. Through ball and able to be brought under control by Cox. To stop clock now, 1:50 to go. There's Dean will play it off Cox to win the kick in. Possession for New South Wales. The Thunder storm home, but it's And back by Cox. Queensland ball from the sideline. Zerbst comes over, presents a short option, and for the miracle ball through the legs of Dean. No luck. 1:34 to go. Clock has stopped. Cooper off for Queensland. Brunton back on, and Brunton will leave it for Zerbst. Zerbst will get it for the left foot of Brunton, and there was a whistle. I'm not entirely sure what for, and there is a clock issue, I'm told. That's the best guess from up here, and well, they're all smiles on the New South Wales bench, so it wasn't too disruptive. So just confirming 1:34 still to play. And Zerbst will take the strike on, and that was over really troubling Brown. Bradshaw back to goal. Gets to Goldsworthy. Levy looking inside and just behind her teammate. New South Wales in possession. 75 seconds to go here in the grand final of the Under-17 National Futsal Championship. New South Wales and Queensland still locked at one apiece, and Bradshaw fires that one wide. 68 seconds. Now back for Zerbst. Under a minute to go. New South Wales ball from right in front of their bench. Charlotte Bradshaw over to resume play. Because every second counts, so you want to make the clock work for you, as Brayley dispossessed by Bradshaw, and he wins it back. Ruby Brayley. Was that kept in by Zerbst? No, hold the ball over the hole of the line. Physical look from the Queensland number 30. Accepts the decision and moves on. 35 seconds to go, and that ball has crossed the sideline on the far side, right in front of the Queensland coaching staff. Searching for Zerbst. Can she find an angle for a shot? Tries to square it for Brayley in the left foot. Able to bring it under control. Now the captain, Marr, shoots it straight at Brown. Saved by New South Wales. Now they're looking to go end to end. They've got a 2-on-1 if they can make it work, but the throw was too far in front of Dean. Queensland ball, 15.2 seconds to go. Back in action. Zerbst trying to find a way through. Goes for the back heel and asking too much of Brayley. And a timeout is called with 9.7 seconds to go. It's the first timeout of the game. As it has been a frenetic 40 or so, or almost 40 minutes of action, if you want to get pedantic about it. And now a chance for both coaches to set themselves up. 9 seconds is more than enough time for either team to get the ball and fashion an opportunity. Leaning towards New South Wales with possession from the restart. However, it's not a long way to go for Queensland if they get the ball back. So we could have 5 minutes of extra time coming up. 2 halves of 5 minutes, correction. So you might get some bonus football to round out your Saturday afternoon. And what a fitting way to end a good week on the Gold Coast. 9.7 seconds to go. New South Wales with the ball just on their side of halfway, with an attacking opportunity. It will be the captain, Sutton, to play it in. Get it across Goldsworthy. Set piece routine, and the shot from halfway was seen all the way by Taylor. Now Queensland looking to go end to end, and with 0.2 seconds to go, And with no time left on the clock now, we are going to extra time. It is 1 goal apiece. We had Lexi Cooper in the 3rd minute, Charlotte Bradshaw in the 16th, and that was it for the scoring. But no shortage of chances either way. As this under-17 goals final, we'll have a brief 60 seconds stop, so we won't even step away. As we now have 45 seconds to go before 2 5-minute halves in extra time. Will that provide a breakthrough, or will we be going to penalties? We've already seen penalties in the under-13 girls grand final, I believe, just a little bit earlier today. And of course, that one was between Queensland and New South Wales as well. So we could have a way to go, folks, as we round out this clash. Queensland and New South Wales facing off. And what a way to end it. General consensus appears to be that it has been an entertaining match and an entertaining series of matches. The 4 games we've done from here have been decided by 1 goal, or the one game that was decided by 2 was a late sealer in the under-14 boys grand final. We are now ready to go for extra time. The coin toss. I feel like at this point the captains might just be saying, let's just get on with this. The procedures still have to be followed. I'm not sure if there's an advantageous end to be attacking in either half, but we've got 10 more minutes, 4 of which will be in stop clock. This one will go right down to the wire. Queensland look like they'll be going from left to right. New South Wales from right to left. Sophia Paz, one of the standout players for New South Wales. Will get us back underway. So it is Cooper, Brunton, Marr and Zerps on the court for Queensland. Cho Treganza, Paz, Sutton and Marifalakis for New South Wales. And the keepers are still, as best as I can tell, as they were in the second half. And a shove from behind on Marr, and a cynical push there from Cho Treganza, and a fortuitous position for this free kick from Queensland. And the question is, can Cho Treganza save a goal-scoring opportunity? Zerps with the free kick, and it's just over the bar. Oh, Georgie Zerps, she's getting closer and closer with each chance. It's tipped behind for the corner. Back it goes, Brunton, left footer, passes up the shot. .40 to go in extra time. Cooper almost collides with the referee on the near side. Shot from range from Taylor, and almost a chance of getting caught out, but it bounces right into her hand, so she's able to get back in time. Zerps heels that one over the sideline, going for the fancy turn. And that pass from Sutton was too tall for Paz. Direct throw, trying to find Zerbs, who was battling with Falakis. Zerbs has stolen some space, gets the return pass back for Cooper. Zerbs now will take the shot on and bends it wide. Queensland threatening in the first half of extra time. So they try to find a way through the New South Wales defence that has been going on 40 minutes without being breached. Queensland, on the other hand, well, closing in on half an hour without conceding. It's been a hard-fought and tight affair between the two sides. Mass changes coming for New South Wales now. Brunton with that left foot looking to find Cooper, and almost brought in control on the follow-up by Ma, but the touch just a little bit too heavy. And New South Wales getting some fresh legs onto the court with the clock stopped at 1:53 in the first half of extra time. Bradshaw, the goal scorer for New South Wales, trying to bring it under control now. Zerbs, she's got Ma in support. Ma cannot get the clean shot away. It was caught between her feet, and the best chance of extra time goes begging. And now New South Wales looking to capitalise on that second chance. Queensland have enjoyed the spell of dominance in this extra time period, but unable to convert. 1:37 on the clock as play gets back underway. Pass from Zerbst. Able to find its intended target, and I feel like that would have been a handball. The New South Wales players certainly think so, but well, let's play on, and it amounts to pretty much the same outcome with a New South Wales restart from inside their goal area. Bradshaw looking for support. Dean out wide. For the close finish, well read by Taylor, and here goes the keeper, surrounded by three New South Wales players, and a sliding challenge from Levy denies what could have been a hero run from Jessica Taylor. And it is a corner for Queensland, but a moment for the tackle from Levy. The corner will amount to the New South Wales counter now. Did that stay in off the touch from Goldsworthy? It did not. 54 seconds to go in this first half of extra time. James Coughlin bringing all the action as grand final day concludes here on the Gold Coast from the Mitre Australian National Futsal Championships. Now back Bradshaw from range, and he was caught in two minds as she was in between shooting and passing and sprayed it wide. 42.5 seconds to go. And Cooper, return provider, but couldn't get the bend on that pass to pick out Schlotterback. Was that one kept in by Bradshaw just? And now it's Cox with the deflected strike and turn behind. Queensland corner, 15.4 seconds to go. Back for the strike from range from Cooper, although she hit that. I wonder if she was expecting a teammate at the back post. Now Dean, no way through Brunton. Hasn't that been the story for Queensland's defence? And 6.7 seconds to go, and well, that could be telling for Queensland as Lexi Cooper has just come off and is lying on the Queensland bench. It's not on the right now. I'm not sure if that's from that challenge, but more to come on that as the first half of extra time expires. No change to the score. Again, it is Queensland 1, New South Wales 1. With a 1 minute break for these sides to very quickly regather themselves for the final stretch. Or will it be a penalty shootout to decide this grand final of the under-17 girls competition? Sides have swapped benches. And the officials now, you might see it at the bottom of your picture, just undergoing some running repairs on the lines as the players running around on the court, combined with the humidity, making conditions just that little bit more fun for everyone playing today. It's a tough slog for those at the end of a busy and draining week. They chase that successful conclusion to the competition. And we are back underway. It is Queensland now going from right to left. Brunton's pass, not enough on it to find Brayley. It's intercepted by Sutton. That pass too tall for its intended target of Garifalakis. It is tight, it is tense, it is everything you would expect from the grand final. We have a player making a telling contribution. No luck as Paz intercepts the pass. By Chotraganza, skipping through a couple of defenders, gets it over to her captain, Sutton. Switch play from close range. Sutton is saved by Taylor. Still not away though, and on the follow-up, Brunton with the intervention. And Cox comes in to clear it over the sideline. Queensland survive. I feel like at this stage of the game, it is as much about getting through penalties as it is creating chances for yourself. 3:15 to go. And we'll take the strike straight on. Does Sutton. Deflected behind. Corner now for New South Wales. Unmarked. Away from goal is Paz. It was short then, and Sutton takes a shot down for the save. Well, is Taylor. And the optimistic shot coming the other way from Brown is never really troubling Taylor. And unable to keep that one in is Maya Ward. On the court now for Queensland. It is Ward, Marr, Cox and Brunton. And for New South Wales is Chotraganza on the court. With Paz, Falakis and Sutton. 2:12 to go. As we are about to hit the stop clock portion of the half. Paz for the angle, for the shot. It was travelling wide, but Taylor plays it safe and pushes it wide. There goes Garifalakis. Paz back for Sutton, looking to take the strike on. No left-footed options available, so she'll recycle possession for New South Wales. Chotraganza able to get the pass away for Paz. Now Sutton back to goal, looking to get it on the turn, and a heavy touch off Queensland. Keeps the ball with the Thunder, and Paz will take the strike on. It goes over the crossbar though. And can Queensland get it out of their half and to fashion a chance they have now with Zerbst along the sideline. Last touch adjudged to have been off Paz. Clock stops, 1:19 to go. Marr will off Falakis, and Brunton there in cover. Zerbst stands on the ball. Her and Paz wind up on the ground. 65 seconds to go now. be the height of optimism from Georgie Serves, trying to claim that kick in, but goes back now to the keeper. Brown goes long. New South Wales, can they produce something in the final minute? They're in position, a long shot and easily saved by Taylor, getting down well to control it. Now it's Queensland's turn to launch the attack. It's Brunton. With no appealing options available, she'll take the strike on herself, and it might get counted as a shot in the official stats. Battling for possession of Bradshaw and Cooper. Bradshaw wins it back. Chance now. Beautiful save by Taylor. Able to deny Dean, and it goes over the crossbar. New South Wales doing everything they can. They're throwing their all at it. 22 seconds to go now. Zerps alone in the New South Wales half. Plays it back. 15 seconds to go. Cooper sizing up her options. Brunton, Queensland, if they time this right, they might get the final shot of the extra time period. Mar trying to work her way through. It's picked up by Levy. Time is up. We are going to penalties to decide the under-17 girls final at the Mitre National Futsal Championships. And after 50-plus minutes of action, it's impossible to split these two sides, so we'll do it from the spot. So big saves from Taylor in extra time. Keeps Queensland in it, and she has been immense for this team thus far since coming on at halftime. One apiece, so just recapping the goal scorers. It was Lexi Cooper for Queensland in the 3rd minute. For Charlotte Bradshaw in the 16th for New South Wales, and despite a cavalcade of chances each way, that's still where we're at. Well, if you are late to the stream, better late than never. You've picked a good time to come in. New South Wales and Queensland could not be split. It is one apiece after normal time, one apiece after extra time. It will be decided from the spot. So you wonder now, how are the nerves for the players? Let alone for those watching. There's one way to decide it, and the coin toss is gone now. I believe, based on what I saw from the referee, it is going to be decided at the goal down to our right, because there is the fan in the ceiling above the spot to the left of your camera. If you've been watching the matches on this court, it's made the football do some funny things. So now we await the shootout to take place. A fun day down here at Carrara. Here we go, Queensland. First one's out. So Taylor taking up station in the goal for Queensland, which I would assume means New South Wales are shooting first. And Georgiana Brown for New South Wales. So who will take on the responsibility first? New South Wales still yet to send someone forward. It is Asher Sutton. So Sutton places the ball. Will it cooperate? I don't know if we need a holder like in rugby sometimes. So Sutton against Taylor. First attempt of the shootout. It's good. New South Wales strike first. Georgie Zerps will be the first player for Queensland. All down. So Zerps left-footed strike against Brown, and she buries the chance. No mistake from Zerps. She'd been tuning her radar all game and makes the most of her opportunity. Bradshaw, the goal scorer for New South Wales, to go first, or go second, I beg your pardon. Some action in the final on the other field now, just causing a brief break in play. There you go, Bradshaw did that disrupt her concentration. Oh, she's put it wide. Advantage Queensland in the second round. She went left and struck the post. Now it's Nicole Brunton, a rock for Queensland. And Brunton makes no mistake. Keeper went the wrong way. Queensland 2-1 up after 2 rounds of the shootout. And stepping up next is Marley Dean. She was busy all game. Crushes off the bottom of her boot. Steps up, strikes, and it's saved by Taylor. A second unsuccessful attempt for New South Wales, and it might have even come off her nose. Right place, right time. That's the job of a keeper. A save credited there for Jess Taylor, and now is Lexi Cooper, who opened the scoring an eternity ago. Whistle blown. Cooper steps up and makes no mistake. 3-1 Queensland. And now to keep their chances alive, up steps Grace Cho-Treganza. He has to bury this chance, otherwise Queensland will win. Cho-Treganza steps up, and it's saved again. Taylor with back-to-back saves. And that is it. Queensland can celebrate 3-1 in the shootout after a tense 50 minutes of play. And I don't know how much of it is elation and how much of it is exhaustion, but Queensland can celebrate after a phenomenal grand final. 1-1 after normal time and 3-1 after the shootout. Queensland will win. 2 big saves from Jessica Taylor in the shootout. And that is how the game was decided. And what a game, what a way to round out this Super Saturday of action from the Gold Coast. Thank you very much for your company, not just for this match, but for all 4, if you've stuck with us for these underage grand finals. I'm James Coughlin. Thank you very much for your company. Have a good afternoon.